Lightning orb!
Try this!
Now!
Airborne scout.
In an instant! Impact block!
I'm surrounded!
Here I come! Lunar Rondo!
Freeze now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn! Here I come!
Do it!
I'm just getting...
Tempest Whirl!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Ah, the spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Gotta break through! Dragon Swarm!
Spear, here's the evil.
Now you see what I can do!
Freeze lightning
I'm not
orb!
done!
Where are you going? Bet that shell's hiding something big.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! My turn! Struck!
Hey, when did I get no armor?
Sounds like a job for me.
Remind me to stand.
No place here!
Can't get out of this!
Far enough!
Take this!
Annihilation! Alright! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Soda!
Back into the fray!
Blow away! Lunar Rondo!
One more! Here's
You're
a
finished!
Here's another! Ice Prison!
Here I come!
Here it do it!
Struck! You're finished!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Get lost!
Dragon Swarm!
Whirlwind snap!
Eruption! In here!
Damn it! Dragon
Is
Swarm!
it high? Just back it out!
Just getting sharp!
Wind out your way! Alright!
These fists have got your name on them!
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Take this!
First
strike! Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Freeze Lancer! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Hi, Hoodle!
take this! Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this one! They're killing us! Burning!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! I'm not done!
I'm free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done! Lunar
Here I come! I'm not done! First strike! Dragon
All
Swarm!
disasters made one! Come forth!
You made quick work of it!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that isn't good.
No, I mean, you're even... I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
through! Take this!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel!
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
Come one, come all!
Gale
Take
Force!
this! Not today! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Watch this!
All yours!
It's far enough!
Take this!
No escape!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Old-fashioned their defenses!
Glad you have your uses! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'm all stuffed
My
up!
turn! You're mine!
Lightning
We
descent!
did it!
As impressive as always.
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
The heavens must be smiling.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Flame of fury! Glacial spear! Piercing blast! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind! In here!
You're mine!
Radiant blood! Here! Let's get you up!
Pierce through!
Here's a healing arc!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! First sonic thrust! Sonic thrust!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Searing
Not a
flame!
chance!
Eat that! It's time!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Dance in the wind! Arch sealed!
Dragon
In here!
Form!
Here! Get on board!
I'm just getting started!
Here I come!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
You're mine! Strike! It's over!
They got me flanked!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
I'm not done!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Dragon Form! Lightning Thrust!
We got the advantage!
Good.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Yeah. Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign. Yeah. Serious?
Hey!
Very well.
Well,
Hey. Pardon me?
What the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just jamming through the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself. Eagle Fire!
Here I come! No escape!
Blast! See that frickin' dog radius?
Take this! I'm not... Here I come!
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that.
Eat dirt!
This one's mine.
In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance!
Dance
No
to the
escape!
wind. A chain between heaven and earth.
Lightning
A
blow!
wailing dancing lightning. Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renin. Hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that...
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans, too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, What I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. Want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind.
Oh?
What?
Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items.
Yep.
What?
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
If not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zugals roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
finally made it. Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
We finally made it.
Yes!
Right.
Very nice. Yes! Right.
Just a minute.
Great!
What?
Yes!
Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry. How?
Amazing! Yes!
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with marble curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Sheila, you're hooked on that stuff.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Dragon
Glacial
Form!
Spear! Pierce Evil!
Talon Hurricane!
Wind Action
Armor won't save. I'm on a roll now. Dragon Form.
Healing circle.
I'm sorry to keep on.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Now.
All back in there to threaten me!
Glad you have your uses.
Be still.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Now.
Take this. Chill.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. No further!
Dragon Form.
Into the shadows! Mega Ray!
Here I come. I'm not done. Glitter Dragon. I'm not done. Be still. Start up.
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. One at a time!
Here I come. No escape.
One more!
I'm on it. Start up. Take
Shining
this.
Supernova!
You're finished.
Could have been worse.
Get lost!
You're mine. No escape. Be still.
Burning!
Start up.
Here, if they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Freeze leg here!
Swallow dance. Castle. Damn it.
Now I'm in the groove!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Chitara! Here's evil! Evil assault! Here, lightning! Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done! Into the shadows!
Swallow dance.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is? No backing down!
You're mine.
Lightning condemned!
No escape.
First strike! Here!
Be still.
Heaven and earth!
Start up.
A wailing dancing
Take this.
lightning!
Swallow
Here!
dance.
Here!
Take this. No escape. Got fire.
I've got this! Now! Let him march!
We are freaking invincible!
All
And
yours.
the others truly are strong! What about me?
Start up.
By the
You're
power
mine.
of
Take this. Come and face me. Strike.
a wailing
Start up.
lightning!
Watch this!
In here!
Strike. You're finished.
Searing flame! Reload!
Take this.
Watch this! I'm practically unstoppable.
Gotta break through. Sonic thrust. Sonic thrust. Pierce through. Sonic thrust. Pierce through. Sonic thrust. Dazzle. Take this. No escape.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Not a chance. Thrust. Start up.
Here's evil! Do it!
Some more. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
You've been doing really great lately.
Dragon Form!
Radiant Pierce!
First strike!
Mega Ray!
Freeze Bill! Dragon Hurricane! Clear Dragon! You're finished! Lightning Thrust! Start up!
A wailing dancing of lightning!
It's over!
Divine corruption! Lunar blast!
Dazzle! Start up!
Lunar corruption!
You're mine!
Lunar blast!
Strike! Dragon Form! Lightning Thrust!
Lightning Lord!
Lunar Rondo!
Freeze
Dazzle! First strike!
Gale Force! Whew. Thank goodness we won.
An opponent like this should be easy.
He's in the wind! One more! In here!
First it's over! Listen up! Thrust! It's over!
Hurricane!
Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a
This is
job
bad, right?
for yours truly. Yes, Alpin. Very bad.
I don't think this is good.
Take this! Keep still! We turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Come one, come all.
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
You're mine! Dragon Form!
Nice, Law. Hey, I'm here too, you know.
We managed to pull through.
Yes.
What? I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with you.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment, one Ganeth Harros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Hmm.